weeks away. Seriously. It's the 3rd of March, so 1 month today. 3rd of April. Oh my God. Welcome back, everybody. I've just realised it's 4 weeks until Manchester Marathon. Where has all the time gone, hey? We've got 2 more big weeks, a couple of weeks of taper, and we go again. Only seems like yesterday I was running Manchester Marathon last time. Well, how are we doing? So as I said, it's Thursday the 3rd of March today. What have we got this week? So Sunday I raced Tarpley 20, 2:31. Decent race. Did it help me define my marathon pace? Did it help back up what I thought was my marathon pace? I don't know. Tempted. It does make you think 7:22 is the target. It does make me wonder whether 7:30 would be better. But I'll go with it. You know, it's all about building up that endurance and that tiredness in the legs. And my legs are shot to bits. So if I can run 20 miles at 7:31 minute miles now with the tiredness and the fatigue I've got, then when the taper comes in, who knows, I might feel $1 million. But yeah, so I ran that on Sunday. Monday was obviously a rest day. Tuesday is a club running session, so I coached that session, and what we did, I kind of sometimes choose the session that I'm leading for the club to suit my own training. Now, I don't know if that's strictly true. Generally, the club session is set up for the club runners, but this week I decided to alter it a little bit and do something equally useful for all, but kind of nice for my tired legs. So we did a 3-mile easy warm-up. So nice gentle 3 miles, and then we did 4 by just at the finish. So the run was about 3.5 miles distance in total. So 3 miles warm up, and then we did 4 sets of a 15-second absolutely all-out sprint with about 75 seconds recovery. So long, steady, easy miles, which were perfect on my legs, and then 4 little fast sprints, really, just to get the fast twitch muscles firing, to get the legs turning over, to wake the legs up a little bit after the couple of days since the race. Just a nice short burst of 15 seconds to wake everything up, have a good stretch out, have a good sprint, and they were really good fun. Everyone in the club enjoyed them. I certainly enjoyed them as well. A nice little sprint. So that was Tuesday. Wednesday, yesterday. Well, I'll tell you what I'm doing today, and that will explain why I ran yesterday. So I'm going down to Surrey today. That's where I'm travelling right now. I'm going down to Surrey to visit an old friend of mine who I'm going to be coaching to run a half marathon, and it's crazy exciting because he's not a runner, but he's going to run a half marathon in 18 weeks time or so, and I'm going to run it with him. It falls a week after one of my trail marathons, so I'm going down to Surrey today to explain how the training is going to work, show him how his Garmin's going to work, show him how I'm going to send the sessions to his Garmin, and how I'd like him to do those sessions and how I'd like him to follow those sessions, and explain how I can coach online or virtually, or through the powers of Garmin Connect and Training Peaks. So while we're there, I have got my running gear with me. I am going to go for a little 5k run with him to see where his fitness is and to gauge his training paces going forwards. So my run today, I should have done a 6-mile easy run yesterday, Wednesday, and today's run would have been a big block of marathon pace effort. But because I'm not sure how long I'm going to be today, I decided to do my marathon pace block run last night. So Wednesday night, 8:45 last night, I went out for a 14-mile blast. It was a tough run, I'm not going to lie. My legs were still tired from Sunday. It was a tough run. It was 2 miles warm-up, which I did at 8:30. It was 4 miles at 7:56. Then it was 4 miles at 7:38, and then it was 3 miles at goal marathon pace, 7:22, and then 1 mile recovery. So 14 miles in total. I did what I would normally do with a run like that, which is 7 miles out, 7 miles back, all along some fairly low, flat, quiet roads. So yeah, I set off at 10 to 9 p.m. and I got home an hour and 50 minutes later, which was whatever that is, 20 to 11. So yes, it was a late night, but what a fantastic run. It was one of those runs, really hard, a real push. Every mile I was thinking about quitting and saying, that'll do, 8 miles, that'll do, 9 miles, I'll call it here, 10 miles. And then before you know it, you get to the last mile, and to be honest, the last mile was pretty much an all-out effort, or the last mile of effort was an all-out effort, really. Last mile of marathon pace, 13 miles in, 10:30 at night. Heart rate was in the 180s. It was a tough run, but I'm running on tired legs. It's late at night, I've been at work all day. It's good marathon training. It's really good marathon training. I didn't take any gels or any drinks, so I probably you might get a little bit dehydrated after an hour and 50 minutes. Yeah, it went really well. Hit all the paces. I also, rather than doing 7:22s at the end, I did 7:20s. So pushed it a little tiny bit above marathon pace at the end. And like I say, yeah, it was a real push. It was really hard, but we got it done. I just had to pay a little trip this morning down onto the route to pick up my jacket that I dropped en route. I went out in a jacket and an old running top and gloves. It was quite warm. It was quite a warm night, probably about 7 degrees, 8 degrees C. So I ditched my running jacket and I just picked it up on my way back this morning. So that was a relief that was still there. So yeah, today heading down to Surrey to go and see my mate. The reason I'm not saying who it is because I don't know if, one of the many questions I've got to ask him is it a secret that he's training for this race? He's not a runner, like I say. He does a lot of gym work, a lot of strength, a lot of swimming, and I don't know if it's a secret that he's training. So I'm not even going to mention his name until I've checked out the situation when I get there. So yeah, what have I got planned for the rest of the week? Okay, so another great development this week is that our Harleston Running Club running vests have turned up. So our lockdown club, our club that was born out of lockdown, because we couldn't travel to the town where our running club was. So we set up our own running club in our own town. Slowly over the last 6 months we've built up a pool of coaches, so we've got about 5 coaches, another couple of coaches on the way. That's England Athletics, qualified Lurfs, and myself who's a coach in running fitness. But we've got 5 or 6 coaches. We've got about 65 members so far. We have now got England Athletics affiliation, so we've sent off. We've got our club kit. We've also got big bobble hats, hoodies, buffs as well. But we finally got our first delivery of England Athletics running kit last night. So this weekend it'll be the first time that Harleston Running Club members have run in their own kit, which is fantastic. It's awesome. I'm really excited about it. So myself, Marcus, a couple of ladies are all going to be running the Wymondham 20, a 20-mile race, a standard sort of Norfolk pre-marathon build-up race, the Wymondham 20, run by a fabulous local club, Wymondham Athletics, Wymondham Athletic Club. So Wymondham 20 is this Sunday. I've got about 6 miles or so to do today, just 6 easy miles, which I'll do at the club run when I get back 6 o'clock tonight. Friday rest day, back into the office for the day. So Friday's a rest day. Saturday I think is 5 or so miles easy, and then the Wymondham 20 Sunday. And I think the plan for Wymondham 20 is to eke 22 miles out of it and just do a nice steady easy long run. And talking to Marcus, I think the two of us have planned to just have a nice steady run together around. He raced last week, obviously hard. He's training for Bungay Marathon, so yeah, he raced Tarpley 20 hard last week, so he's also looking forward to just having a nice gentle easy run around Wymondham 20 before what is probably for both of us our biggest weeks. I know this week for me is a 55 mile week. Probably my biggest, if not the following week, will be like the main sort of loading weeks before the taper starts. So that's the plan for this week. Anyway, there you go. I'm going to stop waffling. I'm probably not going to get much more videoing done today, but that's where we're up to for this week and going forward. And we will certainly have the camera there for Wymondham 20 if I don't see you before. It's Thursday. Enjoy the rest of the week. I will catch up with you soon. Morning everybody. So it's Saturday, it's parkrun day. As normal, I'm down here setting the course up. Still got tired legs. I'm probably about halfway through this week's mileage. I guess I've got 2 runs to do, Saturday and Sunday, so I've got 6 miles to do today and then 22 miles to do tomorrow. 20-mile race and hopefully a 1 mile warm up and cool down to make it 22 miles. So legs are tired, to be honest. They're not recovering at the moment. Tomorrow's 20 is going to be interesting, but the plan for that is just nice and easy, repping the new kit, enjoy the day, hopefully run around with Marcus, just take it easy. So I had a really good trip down to see my old mate on Thursday. Went for a little run with him, coming up with some exciting plans, which hopefully I'll share on here, but not immediately, I don't think. Got a lot to figure out. You don't want to go blundering in sharing stuff too quickly, so exciting times anyway. Right, let's get the other half of this course laid out and we'll be back with you. Okay, Saturday afternoon, getting my 6 or so miles done, just easy miles before tomorrow's 20. I was just thinking the hardest thing with these runs is just slowing yourself down. It's supposed to be easy, it's supposed to be comfortable, and the temptation is there to just put your foot down and get it done quicker. I'm purposely running slower than I know I can, just trying to slow it up. It's time on feet rather than speed. It's so easy to think, you know, I could put my foot down, get it done, get home, get on with the other stuff, but these runs are just about keeping it slow. A little bit of a hill now, so just trying to slow it down, take in the views. Look over here. Top of the hill coming up, just trying to slow it up. There's no hurry, time on feet. Okay, top of the hill, my favourite road. You must know this by now. Workwell Low Road, look at it. It's a little bit of the Yorkshire Dales to me, this road. You've got sort of a bit more land, cows in the fields, rolling hills, Norfolk hills obviously, Beautiful road. Never get bored of running along here. So just slow it down and take in the view. As I was saying earlier at parkrun, my legs are already tired. I really don't need to make them any more tired, so it's just get these miles done, minimum of effort, a little bit of a leg loosener, ready for tomorrow. It's about 2 miles done. Plodding along, no hurry. We got Batman tonight. Off to go and see the new Batman film. 3 hours long apparently. That's like have a load of snacks, have a bit of a sleep, have some more snacks, annoy my son by saying, what did I miss? 6.5 miles done. Getting a bit tired sort of halfway through the run, but my mind started wandering, thinking about training, events, races, all this sort of stuff. And the miles tripped by. I've got a head full of ideas for videos and races and stuff coming up. Before I know it, I'm done. 6.5 miles, feel good. Tomorrow's going to be hard. Tomorrow's 20 miles going to be hard. But yeah, 6.5 miles all done. See you in the morning. Right, here for the Wymondham 20 this morning. Here with Marcus, who's getting changed in the back of the car. Not massively awake today, not particularly feeling it to be honest, but we do what we do. He's trying to lift me up a little bit, get me in the mood for it, but not massively feeling it. Tired legs. 3 weeks to go to get this one done. Plan is nice and easy, I think, for the first 6 miles. Got a bit carried away last week. Went off a bit too quick. But we're not going off a bit too quick this week, are we?
Hell no.
Not going off too quick this week. Nice and steady for the first 6 miles and then see how I feel. Hopefully legs will wake up and we'll have a good run. See you in a bit. That is Wymondham 20 all done. A lot better race than last week. A lot better. 6 miles easy to begin with. 8:30s through to about 8:20s. Then just slowly pick the miles off quicker and quicker every mile. 7:50s through 7:40s, 7:30s. I think the last 5k was about marathon pace and feeling strong at the end. Last mile was the quickest. A really good race, a good confidence booster, which I needed after last week. So yeah, good week's training, good solid week's training. 55 miles. Rest day tomorrow. Off to get some lunch now, but I'll end this now and I'll see you on the next one. Hope you had a good week and I'll see you soon. Cheers, bye.